Well, he says he has regrets, but he also has an explanation. That's what a man convicted of domestic violence is saying about his behavior. Thomas McEvers in prison and seeking parole from the Utah Board of Pardons. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4 senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
8 months after he was sent to prison, Thomas McEvers up for parole. We first told you about him in a Justice Files story that focused on lenient sentences for those convicted of extreme violence against loved ones.
There are many regrets to, losing what was supposed to be my best friend, my children, the hardships that I've caused.
And now that he's in prison, Thomas McEvers claims he could have handled his personal affairs much differently.
He fired the gun, and it was about 2 inches from the side of my head and 3 inches up.
The shot missed Brianne Cleverly by inches. It landed on the wall, and McEvers even tried covering the hole before police arrived. It ended a series of violent episodes between himself and his former wife. In May, he was sentenced to up to 5 years in prison, but he's now up for parole.
I allowed things to transpire a lot longer than they should have. I needed to remove myself from the situation.
But a letter from the Utah County Attorney directed to the Board of Pardons warns his release could lead to more violence, perhaps even a murder. That's why his ex-wife has gone into hiding. A prosecutor in Utah County claims the law prevented him to enhance charges against McEvers. In Utah, violating a protective order starts as a Class A misdemeanor, but repeatedly violating it becomes a third-degree felony, no matter how often it occurs.
If that abuser took it a step further and choked their victim or held a gun to their victim's head, it would still only be a third-degree felony, which seems a little bit like an absurd result.
Equally disturbing for both Cleverly and the prosecutor, all charges against McEvers are now running concurrently, not consecutively. As a result, he could be out of prison soon. Thursday, McEvers had explanations for multiple incidents on his record.
Those are unfounded accusations that are completely and utterly false. I did not hit her, nor did I shoot at her.
What were you shooting at?
I fired at the wall. There has never been a violent charge in my history.
After he fired at Cleverly, he did force her to sign a letter giving custody of their daughter to him. One of those at the hearing was Cleverly's mother.
It was a farce. He did and said whatever he thought that they wanted to hear. He's a chameleon. He's very good at playing the part that needs to be played at the time.
Cleverly hopes that members of the Board of Pardons will see through him. His future will be decided by the board in the coming weeks. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.